Really nothing to see here. I just want to give my little thoughts right quick about all of this rah rah. I mean, I knew we were gonna lose the game, so I mean, I ain't surprised. Diggs is done. As much as I try to ride for Diggs because I try to see the best in some athletes, and I just thought Trayvon would just show a little effort today, and the dude, he just I don't know if he don't care about football no more, or he just don't want to be here no more. So it's just I can't, like I said, I knew from September that the season was over. You can just tell the way it was rolling downhill before October that the season was over. And people acting all surprised now. I just think the shit is absolutely pathetic. Because some of the same people that were hollering the season was over and lower expectations. And then when they started back winning, they turned around and they were all, well, we got a chance. We're still in it and all of that shit. And now all of a sudden, it took today for them to recognize that the season was over. See, this is why I always say I love my little corner of the universe. This is why I don't bullshit. I'm not a fake rage fan. I'm not a bullshit fan. I like to just tell the truth, get my truth out, and move on. I don't give a fuck if 1 person or 1 million are watching. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing. Everybody, people were saying. I knew when the schedule first came out, and the Cowboys were having a bad September, and people were like, oh, well, when they get past the Raiders and they get to playing the Chiefs and the Eagles in Detroit, I don't know if we're gonna win them. I said I didn't believe we're gonna win none of them games, and I'm sticking to it. Did we beat the Chiefs? Yep. Did we beat the Eagles? Yep. Did we get kept? Did we get kicked in the face by Detroit? Absolutely. This team don't got enough pieces. They don't have enough pieces yet. But these are the same people. This is the same team that people wanted to backdoor the playoffs. When if you stop listening to your dumbass mind full of hopium, if you stop listening to that shit and just look at it for what it is, it's like Cowboy fans are in denial. It's like they're in denial. They didn't want to believe it. Like nothing, absolutely not a goddamn thing of 2025 Dallas Cowboys surprises me. Nothing. It's what it is. Eber fuckface going upstairs. I knew that wasn't gonna matter. The team A don't like him. B, he don't got the right personnel, and it's just too much conflict and confusion. And I don't know. I just think the way Jerry Jones operates, if Jerry Jones is still really running the Cowboys, and he ain't gonna get into the Comstock thing. I really honestly think Eberflus ain't going nowhere, and that'll tell you everything you want to know. God, there is a lot needed on this defense, a lot. If they want to be contenders, or if they even just want to be in it to try to win something above 500, anything, second place, a seed in next year's playoffs, they got a lot they need to work on. And I'm talking on both sides of the ball. It ain't just the defense. There are a lot of things this team need to work on, and people need to take their time and just look at it for what it is. We have no edge rushers at all. We have a young developing edge, two young developing edge rushers. We don't have our linebacking core is horrible. Our cornerbacks are horrible. One corner ain't gonna save this team next season. There's just a lot that need to be worked on. Honestly, I know they're gonna try to implement Flournoy. I don't really care for him. I don't think he's it. Jalen Tolbert's probably out the door. It's just there's so much that needs to be worked on. We could talk about the coaching staff. I can't. And one thing I'll say, I'm not gonna put all this on Schottenheimer no more. And if Schottenheimer really didn't pick that coach, then whoever picked that coach, you did a shitty job. I don't give a fuck if it was Stephen Jerry, Will McClay, Jesus himself. You did a shitty job. Now, about the game. Duh. What did you expect? Do people act like they don't understand how the league work? I'm gonna tell you a moment when this game went to shit. I'm gonna tell you a moment when this game went to shit, bro. Excuse me just a second. This game went to shit when everybody reached their little bonuses. When everybody gets those kind of bonuses. You get the two 1,000-yard receivers. Dak, he broke a record. When I was looking at that shit, I know Jadavion Williams, he got it. When these dudes got their little Christmas bonuses and all of that shit, it was just like, all right, they checked out. There was a fourth down. They could at least just try to get Brandon Aubrey to make like a 68-yard field goal. They didn't even try. They checked out. They checked out. All they wanted was their holiday pay. That's it. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Pickens, and a few others played for their holiday bonuses. They didn't play to try to win no game. That's why the tempo really slowed down after everybody got their little funky bonuses. Not saying say funky because I'm not a pocket watcher like that. But once these dudes got their bonuses, they checked out. I mean, Justin Herbert and them boys, they fighting for playoff spots. You know what I'm saying? So things are a little bit different. Give me a second, please. Just a second. 1 second. Anyways, yep, Cowboy players got their bonuses. Tis the season. Season been over for me since September. Actually, the season's been over for me since last year when I told everybody it's only gonna get worse. And it's the truth. And it's a damn shame we're gonna have to roll this embarrassment on Christmas Day. We gotta deal with this shit. We gotta deal with this on Christmas Day. And again, just like today, I don't expect much. And just it really ain't that much to say. People gonna try to break it down and do this and do this. And let me say this too, because now all of a sudden, some of you motherfuckers make me sick. I swear, some of y'all make me sick. Tanking. I want you to understand something. They're not tanking. They just suck. There's a difference between tanking and just honestly flat out just being fucking Lizzo. It is two fat ass cheeks that ain't worth looking at. Okay? This is called losing, not tanking. Stop talking about tanking. The tanking is over. You are too deep and close to the end of the season to talk about tanking. Okay? Now, they should have been tanking last year. That cost them Ashton Genty. They should have been tanking. Hey, look, I wanted them to just beat the Raiders and tank it out. They should have started tanking because now you're out of the Caleb Downs sweepstakes. You can forget it. That kid is not leaving the top 8. He's not leaving. So now you're out of a secondary piece that would just turn your defense around. You lost the actual running back that would have made you a little bit better. Now you in what I call the mid, mid picks, mid players. That's it. All your picks from what 15 to 30 or 30, whatever the fuck, they're mids. They're mids. You got a bunch of Taco Charltons and Mozzie Smiths and Bobby Carpenters. I even seen this Downey moron. I seen this fucking what's going Downey moron He had the audacity to not only say that the Cowboys were going to draft a running back. Not only was he an injured running back, but he was a running back from Michigan. I'm just like, you know what, bro? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Now everybody want to be holiday mail Kiper. Like, bro, this shit is absolutely comedy to me. I've watched this fan base embarrass the shit out of themselves. Man, they ain't moving up. Man, the only man is if they're not the Jeffersons, they're not moving up. See, this is that point where you gotta focus on your own team and don't come over here assuming. Because, sir, let me explain something to you about the word assuming. There are 3 letters that begin with assuming, especially for outsiders. ASS. Mind your own fucking business. I'm sorry if you ain't you a Patriots fan. Hey, bro, go over there and look at your team. They hot right now, bro. I thank you for watching, but you offer nothing right now. They're not moving up. And if you spam my fucking chat, I will put your punk ass in the corner with the dunce cap on. You don't know the Cowboys. You're stop it, okay? You got your moment. Next one, you're getting the dunce cap. So you can sit here and watch or shut the fuck up because you don't know what you're talking about. They're not moving up. What part of the Dallas Cowboys don't you understand? We got a bunch of mid picks. They're going to get a bunch of mid players unless they trade them to get a coveted free agent. The guy that they need, they're not going to be able to get because this is not tanking. There's a difference between tanking and outright failure. We're in the failure part. What you watch is a team today that literally played to get bonuses. That's all they did. I'm telling you, 4th and 10, when they all knew they had those bonuses, they just took their foot off the gas and they just cruised. They cruised. They put Eberflus up there because they're already separating him from the team. They know Mike Nolan Jr. is a failure. Diggs, that's fucked up. Diggs was just out there pretty much. I'm just here so I don't get fined. He played like it. He didn't care. His mind went in the game. I honestly think Diggs is done. I know Diggs is done here, but why are we gonna keep wasting our time with Trayvon? Trayvon done checked out. He done checked out. Oh, it's all good. I'm not even tripping. What up, Cali Blue? It's all good, man. I'm not even tripping. This, you've been here for a while. When I'm going off. It's just like this shit has become comedy. It's become comedy. Watching this shit, I'm telling you, positive. I have it's not that I want to see the Cowboys lose. It's just when you know what you're getting, and I'll carry this from now on. You know what I'm saying? I was last years old, and I finally learned how to watch football in the social media era. It's just like I've been invested too much, and you know what I'm saying, stressing myself out. I ain't doing that no more. I know what I get with the Cowboys, and I'm one of very few privileged Cowboy fans that have seen us climb the mountain. So it's like, all right, will they do it again? We got one more season, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not. They got one more season. If they don't have drastic improvements, i.e., go to a fucking conference championship, the Dallas Cowboys will never go to a conference championship. They'll never, ever, never, ever. Or like I said, they'll go on one of those long Chicago Cubs, Boston Red Sox kind of droughts. And I ain't saying, or if I had to put it in NFL terms, they'll be like the new '69 Jets. Like that. That's just the best. You can look at it. This is definitely like next year is a make or break year for the Cowboys. Isn't That's it. From Comstock resources all the way to player personnel. Dak Prescott, CD Lamb, Pickens, everybody. Everybody. We only got one more year left. If not, What is it, 2026? Shit, like I said before, it might be 2066 before the Cowboys go to a Super Bowl or anything. Might be 2096. I'm not playing. It's obvious that they got only one moment left. One, we used to say, excuse me, not me, but a lot of Cowboy fans, we'll get it next year. We'll get it next year. We'll get it next. No, well, everything is all used up. Okay, we're here now. We're here now. That's it. Shit, we can say whatever the fuck we want, but they're all used up. You know, honestly, bro, I've said this several. I just said this. I kind of just spoke on this a minute ago. I do kind of expect for him to be back because the Cowboys are not the front office. I'm telling you, my whole thing, and I'm going to keep saying it. It's the Comstock Resources deal. If Jerry really dives headfirst in this as a businessman, he'll take the family. They'll go get somebody else to run day-to-day operations, and that person will can Eberflus. And I'm going to tell you, we going to know if changes are coming immediately because as soon as the season's over with and the first quarter of 2026 starts, he's out of here. And I know Jerry liked to make his football moves after the Super Bowl. So let's just say this. Late January before Valentine's Day, if Eberflus is still here, then yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Either you put that man up there to separate himself from the team. If you look closely at the dudes around him, you could tell they didn't even want him up there. They didn't even, you could tell the way they were. There was one brother that was to the far left. He was looking like, man, get this nigga out. He was looking like Eberflus stink or farted or some shit. I was like, man, they don't even want him up there. Like, how do I feel? Don't care. I'm there now. Don't care. Because they gotta make perfect changes. If one change ain't gonna fix the Cowboys. Like I said, this has got to be the greatest offseason since 1991. I repeat, this has got to be the greatest offseason since 1991 because 1991 set us up for the 93, 94, and 95s. If they don't make the right moves, and I mean they got to be perfect at every move from coaching to free agency to the draft to if they are out there bullshitting around, going Greek dancing, trying to put buddies with buddies next to lockers and all that bullshit, all that soft shit, man, forget it. It's over, bro. It's over. There's a you know what? Don't matter. Next year is his last year. Like honestly, I've already referred to 2026 as the Dak farewell tour. Dak's out of here. Like, should we trade him? If we had a trading partner for Dak Prescott, oh yeah, get him, go. It's time. It's time. I can't criticize Tony Romo and then give Dak Prescott a pass. Nah, because we got the same results. What Tony started, what let's just say his spotlight started in 06. So, excuse me, what is that? Almost 18 years from Romo to Dak? Nah, it's over. If you could find somebody to trade, yeah, get him out of here. It's time to move on. It is. It is. It is. I thought we should have moved on from him years ago. I love Dak. He's a good humanitarian and all that shit. I'm quite sure he's a great father. That fake fights finish program and all that shit. It sounds good, but he ain't. His time has come. Same with Diggs. With the Cowboys, I can't speak for what they do with other organizations or franchises, but with us, it's over. It's over. Trayvon Diggs and Dak Prescott, they gotta go. They gotta go. It's just time. Oh yeah, I know Cowboy Nation won't like that, but it is. It's time. There is a, I mean, I hope everybody understands, and I'm quite sure a few of y'all do. There is a lot that they're going to have to fix. Once we play the Giants, they got to start fixing shit immediately. This can't be one of them Jerry Jones, waiting till the last minute fix job. There is a lot of things that they need to start fixing immediately. When they get on the plane from fucking East Rutherford, they got to start fixing shit. Because me personally, everybody not getting on the same plane as a lot of us. Some of y'all motherfuckers gonna be taking JetBlue. You ain't gonna be flying back with the team. You're gonna be taking other commercial flights. Few of you motherfuckers need to take the bus home. So it's got to start. And I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not going, oh well, we'll maybe 2027. Nope, they gotta fix it next year. They gotta fix like 96% of the problems on offense, defense, special teams, coaching, even front office. You gotta fix all this shit. Some franchises, this takes like 10 years. 10 years. Because some bounce through GMs. Some bounce through players. Some bounce through players that were once Pro Bowl players. Players that have had contracts that fell off. We got to do all of this shit in one off season before Oxnard, California. And I mean, from the moment the Giants game is over, they got to start there. Them picks, them mid picks, you got to bundle them up and you got to do something. Because I know college. There's not nobody. The player that the Cowboys need, they need secondary help immediately. And I would start with Caleb Downs from Ohio State and go from there. And they're not going to be able to do it. They're not. Teams are going to claw all over him. Like, that's why I wanted Pat Surtain or Rashad Slater, because we needed pieces that could really just fit the fuck in right now. And we don't got them. We don't got them. I don't think it's a team sport. People seem to believe, don't forget that shit. It's a team sport. Dak Prescott is a team player, but he's not doing nothing but hurting the team. Trayvon Diggs is hurting the team. Guys like DeRon Bland, who depend on his players, he's out there on the island by himself, so it makes him look bad because a few others are what? Fucking over the team. Nizaraku got potential, but how can he develop when the team sucks ass? You got guys like Kenny Clark, Osa Idigizua. You got guys like Quinn Williams, but okay, where's the other edge rusher? Stop hurting the team. You got a guy named, you got a George Pickens, a CD Lamb, you got a Jason Ferguson. Who are the other guys? It sure as hell ain't Stoonmaker. It sure as hell ain't Jalen Tolbert. It's not even Ryan Flanoy. Hurting the team. Eberflus hurting the team. See what I'm saying? Jerry Jones hurting the team. His team. The owner. Steven hurting the team. Affirmative action hire ass Will McClay hurting the team. If you could give me, I'm looking at your list right now, and I'm gonna tell you some of these names on this list right here. I'm gonna tell you, I am a person that believes in the blueprint of the Dallas Cowboys, and you don't step out that organization trying to copy another man's blueprint. Here, I'm gonna break this down to you. Okay, if you gave me a guy like Dat Win, okay, I love number 59, Dat Win, Texas A&M, Lombardi Trophy Award winner. If you gave me a guy like Dat Win, if you gave me guys with heart like Dexter Coakley, if you gave me guys that could turn it on like a Roy Williams and wide receiver, I'm not talking wide receiver, I'm talking at safety. If you gave me a guy that played like safety Roy Williams in his prime before Kelly Rowland and fucking Jeremy Shockey took his manhood, if you gave me guys like that, if you gave me a guy that could run as hard as MB3, rest in peace, Marion Barber, that everybody forgot about, If you gave me a guy, one of the greatest 1 yard run in the history of the NFL, if you gave me a guy that ran like that with that kind of heart, if you gave me a guy like Jay Ratliff, well, you already got him. Actually, let me be real. Like Kenny Clark, Osa, we got Ratliffs already. I would love to have a Travis Frederick. I'm gonna tell you when it all started going downhill with the Cowboys is when Travis Frederick he got diagnosed with that Guillain-Barré syndrome and he had to leave. Because honestly, on that line, I know people had their favorites. Number 72 from the University of Wisconsin was my favorite because he honestly was the leader. I love to see him point, and look serious and protect. I loved him. I'm a huge Travis Frederick fan. If you gave me guys, no, I'm not, no, not outside the Coop, no. Newman, no. Tyron Smith, possible. Lee, banged up. Exactly. We're our own blueprint. See, I wasn't really a John Riggins fan. And what I've seen the Cowboys have our version of John Riggins, which was Marion Barber. Very violent runner. If you get, they just got a. I wish that if I was the GM, or let me go back to this. This is the Cowboys buzz. I swear. If I could pick players, this is how I would pick them. This is how I would go into the offseason. Right here, everything on this list, and he named them: linebacker, safety, secondary help, violent running back, edge rusher, another tight end, a good quarterback, a third down wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? We don't need nothing in the trenches. We good right there. I wish you could give me a Sean Lee type, a Travis Frederick. If you gave me some of them, even if you did give me a Amari Cooper type or a Terrence Newman type to put them in our secondary, God damn it, we wouldn't be sitting up here talking about the season's over. And I'm not even talking about them. I'm talking about players like them. If you went and you studied and you evaluated in the offseason from free agency to the goddamn NCAA, you can go get guys like that right now. Right now. Right now. Now there are a couple of guys that I'm not gonna pick on. The kid, was it Chevelle? I always say his name wrong. I'm not gonna pick on Chevelle. That man just came back. He's a rookie. He's making rookie mistakes, and that's just you got to learn. At least he's learning. He's learning under fire, and he's gonna have his moments, and he's gonna be frustrating. But that's not to say the kid ain't good. Okay, Overshown just came back on a fucked up injury, and he's fought. He fought. Like he needs help. I don't know what everybody problem is with Lil Fowl. I love Lil Fowl. I'm still trying to figure out this Lil Fowl slander. There are two things that I've been trying to figure out this season. And that show you how a lot of our fan base have went soft. They went soft. Lil Fowl, I love Lil Fowl. Like I don't give a fuck. I want that boy deserves more playtime. So does James Houston. There are some guys that could really help this, younger guys that could really help this team. I think the Marquise Bell experiment is over. I know it's time to let go of my boy Malik Hooker. As much as I love Malik Hooker, it's time to move on. This ain't just today. I want everybody to understand this shit. This ain't just today. But I want everybody to take that tanking shit out their head because you sound dumb. You can't tank. What? Chargers. All right. Chargers. Commanders. And where is the tanking? I can understand if you've been losing since Thanksgiving, but to just all of a sudden jump up today and go, oh no, we're tanking. We're not tanking. We're just losing now. Guys literally went on the field and played for their holiday pay and their holiday bonuses. It's like going to the Christmas party and they give you their bonus. That's all it was. They got their bonus. 'Tis the season. It's over. We got two 1,000. I'm going to say it again. two 1,000-yard wide receivers. Williams have is probably should be in he should be in the talk for comeback player of the year. A quarterback who's breaking all the records but not doing shit, not can't even sniff a conference championship game. He's been to a division round game and got his back blown out, but he ain't fucking won one. Dak Prescott and Tony Romo have never ever took us to an NFC championship game. And both of those men have had chances to do it with home field advantage, and we ain't got shit done. All right? It's over. It's time to move on. If we can find somebody to trade this fool in the offseason, so be it. Let's do it. Diggs, you gotta go. Eberflus, you gotta go. Jalen Tolbert, you gotta go. There are a lot of guys on this team that's gotta go. I wouldn't even read Jaden Blue. I don't know how you would do it, but I don't even want him no more. I would take. I love Phil Maffa out of college. I'd take him. Jaden Blue. I just think the kid's lazy. He's the offensive version of Trayvon Diggs. This kid is just happy to be here. He got some money. It's time to move on. Same thing with Kevontae Terrapin. I give up. Kevontae Terrapin is done. He's done. It's over. Like, it is absolutely over. I'm telling you right now. Don't worry. You go. You oh boy. You about to see Satchel Paige. Christmas Day, Satchel Paige. Like, you finna see your boy Bazooka Joe. Oh, it's time. Cannon is coming. It's time, y'all. The season been over, but now I guess everybody done found it out. I don't know what everybody was expecting today. It's Terrapin is man. Terrapin got he went. You could tell. See, this is the thing that makes me mad. That really pisses me off is I hate a lot of Cowboy players. They give it when they know the contract. You know, there's contract on. It's a contract season. They'll give you everything. They'll look great. Most of them go to the Pro Bowl. But once they start getting them M's, the millions, all that cheese, look at them. That's my problem with George Pickens. I'm afraid. I hope he's not the same. Hey, let's be real. That he was having his moments when he got that money. He fell the fuck off. Nobody was guessing CD Lamb when he got that money and put that fucking platinum in his mouth. Been kind of iffy. So there's just it's something about getting a contract and being a Dallas Cowboy. And I want to say this other thing too. Cowboy fans, y'all, a lot of y'all are weak. Y'all are so fucking weak. If you are a Dallas Cowboy fan and you even sniffed to tell the Philadelphia Eagles, congratulations, you're a bitch. I don't care who you are. And I'm gonna repeat it one more time. If you're a content maker, you got on your whatever platform and went live or some shit, and you said congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles, you are a bitch. You are a bona fide USDA grade A bitch. I have been saying this all over social media, on threads, on X, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Man, fuck the Eagles. If you niggas sit up here and you want to dick ride and slurp and burp the Eagles, you are what I've been calling you all year. You suffer from fucking Lombardi fucking dehydration, and you are jealous of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna say this one more time. The Eagles only got 2 world championships, and they will not go to the NFC championship game this year. And I don't give a fuck. I don't owe them shit. But if y'all sitting around here, congratulations, Philadelphia, you are a bitch. I don't care who you are. Do you hear me? You're a bitch. You're not a man. You're a bitch. And when I say bitch, I'm not calling you a female dog. I'm not calling you a canine that walk around on all fours. I'm calling you a whore that's got her pussy blown out that probably suffer from HIV that leaks pus between her legs. That's what I'm calling you. I think you're a bitch. I think you're a low down fucking mutt Dumb fucking bitch. See, this is what I call Cowboys versus everyone. Y'all, on the other hand, you expect some fucking shit stained Sheagle to throw his arms around you and go, baby, it's gonna be okay. Man, please get the fuck out of here. I will smack an eagle in the fucking face like Joshua did Paul last night. I don't give a fuck about 31 teams in the National Football. That's why I couldn't fit good with that TTC shit, because I didn't like eating crow to bitches. I don't give a fuck. I wasn't gonna play kumbaya with a bitch. I wasn't gonna do none of that shit. Fuck you, fuck Jerome Brown, fuck Reggie White, Ron Jaworski, Wilbur Montgomery, fuck all you niggas. Shaquan Barkley, Jalen Hurts. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your team. Fuck your coaches. Fuck them cheesesteaks. Nigga, the only thing get good to me that came out of Philadelphia is the shop house where Neo Soul started. Fine ass Jill Scott. The Roots. Benny Siegel. Gilly the Kid. Oh, and Rocky Balboa, because I love Rocky Balboa movies. Other than that, when it comes to your sports, the Eagles and the Phillies and the 76ers, man, all you niggas can fucking die fast. Dying slow, nigga, means you're still gargling and trying to live. No, die fast. And I'm going to repeat it one more time. If you're a bitch ass so called Cowboy fan now, you're a bitch. You're a bona fide cow bitch. If you sat and you congratulated any motherfucking Philadelphia Eagle fan, you're a bitch. I don't want to hear shit about good sportsmanship, and I don't give a fuck about that. I'm from the old school. You new school niggas make me sick. You're so buddy. You're so buddy. If the shoe was on the other foot, and I've been around long enough to see it. Cowboys having good seasons. I've never heard a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And I'm telling you, I've been here when the heart of the Philadelphia Eagles were making content. You talking maybe like 15, 20 content makers, trash talkers. I never want to, when the Cowboys won them division titles, I've never heard one of them go, congratulations, Cowboy fans. Never, ever. Never. But you're so quick to lay on your stomach and let them walk on you and dance on you. I think you're a sucker. Now I want everybody to look at a bitch. See, this is a bitch. You see this? This is a bitch. This is a bitch that comes from, he's a Cowboy fan. And I know that's not his real, I know that's not his real fucking, channel. He just comes on and he just want to say some dumb shit. See, this is what a bitch looks like. If you want to come here and you want to look like a bitch, I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. This is what a bitch looks like. Yeah, how can you call yourself Cowboys Ultimate and you sit here and say something like that? This is why I know you're trolling. This is why I believe in my heart you're one of those high number guys that want to bring your motherfucking ass over here to say something stupid. Because a lot of y'all got this BDSM, S&M kind of thing where I want to get beat. I want to get beat. You're like Cassie. Since this is the month of the Diddy documentary, you're Cassie. You want to play the victim, but in reality, you enjoy it. You want to get oiled up, fucked, thrown in the corner, make the shit and piss, and put the dunce cap on. That's what you do. That's what you do. So I'm gonna give you what you want. I'll give you what you want. I'll give you what you want, because this is all you want. There, that's all you wanted. There, I'll give it to you. There, take it. That's what you wanted. So I'll give you what you want. Just dumb. Just dumb. Just absolutely dumb. Again, that's what I'm saying. And see, that proved my point right there. is if you I'm gonna say it one more time before I get off this shit. If you're a Cowboys fan and you congratulated your enemy, I have no more respect for you. And this goes for anybody. Don't call me. Don't hit me up. Don't be on my lives. Don't do shit. And there that I can think of, there's about 6 of you on social media I never fuck with ever again. You're a coward. We're having a bad one. You know what I'm saying? We're having a bad one, and I will acknowledge that we're having a bad one. But for you to fucking wave the white flag, I think that's what a coward does. A man stands his grounds. It may not win. He may not win the battle or the war, but he gonna stand his fucking ground. And I think when you give up, it's yeah, it was good game, man. Like congratulations. It wasn't a good game for us, but you know, you the homie, and you've been there for years. And I got, hey man, go do what you got to do. The Broncos lost today, so you still in it. So see this now I can speak on it. See this kind of fan right here, been around for years, and his team is fighting. His team did what they had to do. They came down to Arlington. They got a dub. They got the help that they needed, and now they can push forward. They're trying to win out. You heard that? Win out. So I can't get mad at that. Now I appreciate the good game part, but it wasn't a good game on you did what you had to do. Like no excuses. You did what you had to do. No, a real Cowboy fan wouldn't say that, bro. They wouldn't say no shit like that. So it's those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of things. And then you have dumbasses like this. You know what I'm saying? You got dumbasses like him. But see, I'm giving this dude a pass because he's kind of retarded, but he's gonna be a dad. So, I know he don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll clean up a little bit, take a shower, you know what I'm saying? Or something, rinse off the whiteness and find his blackness. But there, you got what you wanted. Now you go enjoy the rest of your day. All right. And yeah, it's I don't I said it earlier this year. There are going to be a lot of changes, and one of the reasons, and I can speak on one of the changes with my channel. I've always been brutally honest, but a lot of people are going to hate me next year because I'm going to be more brutally honest. And we're going to start right here. If the Cowboys don't change it in one off season, in my lifetime, and then even in y'all lifetime, they'll never win a world title. They'll never even make it to a conference championship game. And I don't need an Eagle or Patriot or anybody else to tell me what I already see. Because that's what gets you put in the corner with the dunce cap on. Because when you come trying to repeat what I've already been saying and show you not paying attention or you just want to talk, and that's ignorance. It's absolute ignorance. They got one off season to get it together. That's it. And if you want to come over here with I challenge you. I challenge you. Don't come over here with your fake ass accounts. Come over here on your real account. Cause I know it's a few of you motherfuckers, y'all. I hear you. I hear you content stealing motherfuckers. I hear you. You sit there, you steal my shit, you go to your channel, and you think you done said something new. You sound stupid. I just called Joe the dumbass doing it. Try to reach out to a motherfucker, but he ran. He didn't even reply. So I have become anti-cowboy content creators because I make content. Y'all try to create content. I make content. I make good content. The season been over. We played a game today. And like I said, the Cowboys won't win no more games this season, and we're not tanking. We're just absolutely embarrassing. We are losing games. That's all they're doing. Find the worst team. They're like the Cleveland Browns now. They're like the Jets now. That's it. They don't got shit to do with tanking. They don't got shit to do with tanking. Now it's just outright embarrassing themselves. You shit in the bed. That's it. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. Since 2007, and I keep telling people I could break down every year since 2007. We are 2025. Since 2007, do you understand the Cowboys have gave up 4 Lombardis? Four. One, two, three, 4 Lombardis. Because the two times when they had home field advantage, they shouldn't even have. They should have just ran through the league. They should have ran through the playoffs. In 2023, when they had the 2 seed, they should at least went to an NFC championship game and played the 49ers. Didn't happen. There was another year where the Cowboys were hot. I think they were like a 2 seed or a 3 seed, and they just shit the bed. Just for a fact, they fucked over 3 or 4. I'm gonna say 4 Lombardis. They fucked them over. And I understand your frustration because I'm frustrated. But I don't yell no more when it comes to being frustrated. I just know what I'm getting myself into. This is why I've just come to the conclusion that if we don't get it right in one off season, and I mean you talk about putting at least 7 to 8 years of work into one off season, that it's over. Unfortunately, y'all, in our lifetime, I'm gonna say it like this: there's gonna be a child born in 2026. And I didn't say 20 like that. Yeah, 20. I'm gonna say it like this: there's gonna be a child born tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, there's gonna be a kid, 0 years old. That kid will probably be like 50 years old before the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. You got to be damn near 100, 102 to see that. It's if they don't get it. I'm not playing. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not joking. I'm serious as shit. I'm serious on my mama. I'm that serious. It would be over a half century if they don't get it right next year. Now you can go believe what this person say or that person say, or you can go let them know higher expectations. I kept hearing that a lot because we were saying lower expectations. I kept hearing higher expectations. Man, please get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Next year, we'll see. Right now, I'm not going to tell no one to lower their expectations. I'm not going to tell anybody. All I'm saying is don't do hopium. If you've learned one thing watching these other guys, and y'all know what hopium is, and understand why me and Teflon started the hopium, and like I said, I just supply y'all with the hopium. He's the Pablo Escobar of hopium. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just the middleman. I said I'm the connect. I just slang it. Stop doing hopium. There's a lot that need to be done. A lot. You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you some. I was seeing this joke go around, bro. I seen this joke. It said, you know, don't get mad at people that believe in Santa Claus because some people believe that the Dallas Cowboys are gonna make the playoffs. And I laughed when I see that shit. I laughed my ass off when I see that shit. And I'm like, the quote was true. It was true. There were actual people that thought that really wanted to see this team going to the playoffs. I just watched one of the. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't watch other teams, but just so happened I was sitting up here and I was watching the last maybe 15 minutes of the Steelers and the Lions. That game was pretty fucking good. That game ended on some controversy, but the game was pretty fucking good. Now, here are two teams that were fighting. Playoff teams fighting. AFC, NFC, Steelers, Lions, and I mean that was a great game. And they were fighting, bruh. They were fighting. Could the Cowboys beat any of them right now? Could the Cowboys, even if they went to Heinz Field or AT&T Stadium with the Steelers, could they beat them? No. If we already know how they looked at Ford Field. So if the Lions came back down to AT&T, could they beat them? No. Fuck no. I watched that fucking Rams and Seahawks game. Could the Cowboys go out and go to war against them? No. But y'all want to backdoor into the playoffs? Not build a good team that could just do something and get in the playoffs the right way. You rather go as a 6th or 7th just to get your ass kicked by like what 28 points. Don't let today's score fool you. That game was over. That game was over. They were out there playing for bonuses. That's it. What you witnessed today was one of the most embarrassing things. I don't know what was up with sports this weekend. Sports this weekend wasn't too good. I watched the worst boxing match I ever seen in my life. Then I turn around and watch one of the most embarrassing NFL moments ever. And the Cowboys not tanking, but playing for Christmas holiday pay. That's sad. Yeah, boxing was ass. The Cowboys was ass. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you now, like, I was sitting watching that goddamn fight, and I was like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And I sat today watching the Cowboys, and after, they said Dak Prescott surpassed this, that, and the other, and on that 4th and 10, how they just pretty much did not give a fuck no more. It was just like, oh, they got their bonuses. They quit. That's all it was. It was about getting the holiday bonuses. 'Tis the season. A bunch of fucking millionaires. Listen, George Pickens, yeah, I want him to get his money, but this George Pickens ain't broke, y'all. It ain't like George Pickens walked out of AT&T Stadium and had to catch an Uber home, or he had to walk up to a lot 1 or lot 2, and go, hey guys, can you give me a ride home? These guys got humble themselves. They need to pump fear into teams. They can't do that. Well, they ain't gonna do it this year, but I don't. They need to understand. Like I said, they need to have a Cowboys versus the world mentality. If they don't, they will never win shit. Our coach is soft. It's unfortunate that our head coach is soft. Our fucking defensive coordinator is the one of the worst I've ever seen with this franchise. I'm still trying to find out how he got the job. I really am. Whose dick did you suck to get the job, nigga? I mean, come on. Do you got proof that fucking Jerry was is in the Epstein files or some shit? Like, bro, what do you got? It ain't just today. It ain't just today. It ain't just the Chiefs game. It's not just the Chicago game. It's not just the Carolina game. This goes all the way back to last year. You can just see this downhill shit. You can see it, and it's gotten worse. Fucking kneeling and that tragic incident. It's the last 2 years have been some of the darkest shit I've seen with the Cowboys since mid to late 80s. And people have asked me, do I consider this one of the worst Cowboy years ever? Absolutely. I will not compare the 89 Cowboys, who was young trying to get it together, to these fucking prima donna ass millionaire niggas that can't come together as a team, that hobby horses around a goddamn training camp, who's out golfing and dancing and thinking that it's cute. It's an embarrassment. I love this team. I love this organization. And as Teflon and me have said repeatedly, we've been here before Jerry and Steven. This don't got nothing to do. It don't even got nothing to do with Aikman and Emmett and Irv, Dion. This don't got nothing to do with them. James Washington. This Russell Maryland. This don't got nothing to do with them. We've been in this shit our whole life. And I'm here to tell you, as an older, pre-senior citizen Dallas Cowboy fan, the last 2 years has got to be the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen with this team. And today was worse. Don't believe me? If you do not believe anything I'm saying, I want you to go back and don't watch the highlights. Find that game in its entirety. Find it. When they broke when they got all, I'm not gonna call them records. When they got all their bonuses, they gave up. They stopped. It was like, well, we got to do. We're done. Yeah. Yeah, it hurts. And again, let me pick on them one more time. Between between the 90 percenters, the delusional dumbass, lying ass, biting ass content makers, the so-called Cowboy fans bowing down to Philadelphia. I just Shit is embarrassing, bro. That's why I know I will stay in my zone. I will never stop giving y'all the truth. And it is as serious as that. I'm not. The only game I guess I'm gonna have to dig into and conform to is the please like, comment, and subscribe and share me out to you Cowboy fans, to other Cowboy fans that want the truth and not full of hopium, delusion, and lies and clickbait. So if you know a Cowboy fan that really needs to get off the hopium, tell him, hey man, you need to watch this video and you need to subscribe to the brother because he tell the truth. And I guarantee, and not anybody, I guarantee you within 3 to 4 videos, you're gonna go, yep, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Rhonda's been here, Travis Frederick's been here, Abe's been here. Like all I want everybody to do is just get the truth and ride with me on this. That's it. It's hard, y'all. It is very hard. What game am I talking about? Oh shit, I'm talking about all of them. Like Cowboys look bad. There ain't, and for me, there isn't one game. It's all of them. Even the ones we won. Yeah, that's what they're known for. They make you nailed it. They make no adjustments. None, zero, nada, nothing. Nothing. It's embarrassing, bruh. It's absolutely fucking embarrassing. Ugh. Like I said, please like, comment, and subscribe to Good Old Simon Says. Um, it's a shame we got to sit around on, and I'm not gonna be mad at anybody that don't watch on Christmas. Seriously, I know me. I can't sit there. I'm not gonna be watching. I'm gonna watch. So we can get that. I watched today. I knew what I was getting. Am I watching the Giants game? Absolutely. After that, season's over. I don't give a fuck who wins in the playoffs. I don't give a fuck who wins because I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not a anybody else's fan. I let people hit me up and go, "Oh, did you see that?" No, I didn't see that. No, I wasn't watching. It ain't because I hate you. I just don't give a fuck. You don't got the star. You're not from fucking Dallas. I don't care, bro. NFL, I'm 2 games away from my season being over. I'm not gonna hop on this bitch. Oh well, congratulations, whoever, for being a Super Bowl champ. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, bro. I can't act like I do. I want my team to get fixed. They have a lot of problems. They got a few great pieces in place. But what we needed with this team from Ashton Genty last year We should have been tanking and we didn't tank, and that fucked us up. That fucked us up. Now this year we should have been tanking, and I'm quite sure all of us would have been breathing a collective sigh of relief if we got Caleb Downs from Ohio State. We'd have considered that a push in the right direction. Now we're down here, the mids, stuck in the mids. We don't hit in the mids. We lucky we got a guy like CeeDee Lamb, but we really don't hit in the mids. And unfortunately, in the mids that I remember, that gave us Leighton Vander Esch, and his neck wasn't right. We don't hit. This is why I had said the year we got old podcast Pussy Parsons. I said, you get me Pat Surtain, and you see how he balling out. You get me Rashad Slater, or you trade out of the first round. I don't want none of these mid guys. Though we won't be. We get another bust. This time, instead of one bust, we're gonna have two busts. First rounders, you expect them to play like that. You don't want to hear shit about a development. You want to hear about a guy that's mentioned in a rookie of the year situation or a Pro Bowl. You don't want to hear, oh, you got time to develop, time to develop. We've went through this before. Well, nobody don't want to go through this. Next year is a priority year, so you want guys that come out and play. The guy that we needed, we're not going to be able to get. He's top 8. I didn't say top 10. I didn't say top 9. He's top 8. And we're not going to get him. Maybe even top 5. And we're not going to get him. So this will be the second year in a row we fucked over by not tanking. And like, again, stop saying tanking. This is not tanking. This is absolutely losing. Big difference. Yeah, and get Kenneth Murray the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. I hate that dude. I hate that. Kenneth Murray, if you really want to put a nigga on the get the fuck out list, he should have been gone yesterday. Like, yeah, it's time for him to, like, I thought Bobby Carpenter was bad. Bro, I swear, I just don't. Damone Clark, Khalil Elam, Kenneth Murray, Jack Sanborn, even this Logan Paul fucking whatever the fuck dude that we got, that was traded, that we traded as what, a 7th round pick for him. Like, the front office has lost it. They're outdated. These guys don't work. And this is why they're former first round or top picks. A lot of dudes don't live up to the expectations of first and second round picks. And when it comes to Dallas, it's a real miss or hit. And I didn't say hit or miss. It's either a miss or hit situation in the first round. Second round is a whole lot of fucking missing. That's why didn't care. I never cared about a second round pick with the Cowboys because it's always some bullshit behind it. The player is fucked up. Now, Trayvon Diggs, he's on that list now too. Soon as DeMarco Murray finally had a good year, he wasn't even here no more. No, or in getting injured players, I'm sick of that too. There's a lot that need to be worked on. Like I said, it's not just Jerry, Steven, Dak. It's even Kenneth Murray. This is an organization problem. Everything needs to be readjusted, and there are a lot of pieces that need to be all from GM. And I said it because you're not going to get rid of the owner, from general manager all the way to Kenneth Murray. The only positive thing I got to say about the Cowboys, the only positive thing that I will say about the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders look cute in their little Santa outfits today. I noticed, I was like, damn, I like the Santa outfits with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. You go, girls. Y'all look great today. Very scrumptious. I like that. Other than that, I ain't saying shit about everybody. We come on, man. We know Brandon Aubrey can make a 33-yard field goal. Come on, man. I'm not finna do that. I ain't finna do that. Please. Flanoy, he's had them kind of moments. Yeah, oh yeah, it's next year. It's over. It's this is the farewell tour. Now I keep saying it. This is the Rain Dakota Prescott's farewell tour next year. It's over. It's over. And yeah, everybody, I'm done. Like I said, they need to overhaul so much on that defense. So much. And like I tell everybody, I am a Malik Hooker fan. It's over. I used to like Donovan Wilson. It's over. Ravel and those guys, they Bland is just they haven't developed right yet. I don't believe they gave Bland the money too early. I just believe that he don't have a partner. He just don't have that guy. When we have rarely seen him and Diggs on the field together. Let's start right there. We rarely have seen him and Diggs on the field together. Lua Fowl needs more playing time. Overshown, I hope he's healthy. He can play next year. Fully healthy. It'd be great to see a whole season of Demarion Overshown. Something we have never seen. We used to say that shit about Sean Lee because Sean Lee flashed so much fucking potential, but he was injury prone. It would be great to some of these guys, even Reddy Stewart. They're just some of these guys. They develop a little bit, then they got something. But hey, things take time. Yeah, right. It just takes time. Yeah, and it ain't his fault. This goes now. There's the front office issue right there. Stop getting injured players. Did you not learn anything from Jalen Smith? Stop getting. It's nothing against Ravel. It's nothing against him. But the Cowboys' problems, they need to stop drafting guys that are already injured, knowing you're not going to get no kind of potential out of them. They go even for Phil Maffa. Stop getting guys that are already banged up because you can't risk that next year. You got to get guys that's going to be ready to play. Injuries happen, but let that shit happen at mini camp or fucking training camp or some shit. But you can't just be showing some fucking highlights of a guy during the goddamn draft and the last thing that you hear them say is, well, he's coming off an injury from the sugar cane bowl and he might not be ready till the middle of the season. No, you don't want to do that. Oh, definitely. No, Ferg cool, but everything behind Ferg horrible. Everything, but Fergie's cool, but it's like we have nothing behind Ferg, nothing, nothing. But hey, well, we won't win again until 2026. Well, we will not win another game until 2026. So we got two more to go. And it's just a goddamn shame, man. And we're gonna, they say, we're gonna have coal in our stockings watching the Cowboys. So yeah, it rolls on. And I'll say this before I leave and finish my Sunday. It'll be a cold day of hell before I thank anybody for winning a division. And them picks that everybody think is gonna be something, they're mid. Okay, what the young kids say, that's mid. What some of these kids, 6'7". I don't know what the fuck that even means. 6'7", mid. Just we don't hit. We don't hit. We do not hit. We don't hit on them picks. What's up, Tef? Man, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave ducks up there before I step, man, because it's the truth. Fuck them all. Fuck every single one. I don't give a fuck. When the Giants won a Super Bowl, I didn't run this motherfucker and say what's up. When the Eagles won any Super Bowl, I ain't get on this nigga. I think I hit up DE, and I know I hit up Miss Bird Gang, but other than that, man, I don't. I'll hit you up. That's it. Congratulations. That's it. Oh, and Desert Eagle, you already know what I want. DE, you know what I want. And I'll tell y'all right now. So I gave Desert Eagle 90 a picture to put with that. Y'all still them boys. There are two I gave up. I told him to put Jerry drinking because I felt we lost the bye week, and I gave him one picture in particular. That's actually going to be a 2-for-1. And if you follow Desert Eagle, you'll want to laugh because I hit him with the idea. He came back and said, remember this? And I forgot that the motherfucker was rooting for both teams. So, DE, yeah, I'm waiting. So I'm going to leave it at that. Now, I'm finna go have me a drink because I don't drink on weekdays, and that includes Christmas and Christmas Eve. And I know I'm gonna be fucked up for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So I'm gonna go have me a drink. I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all evening. I will be back. I will be here for every game speaking the truth. Please like this shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Please like and comment, subscribe to Simon Says. Notify all your friends that if you want the truth in content, there's only one guy in a YouTube community that's giving it to you. That is Simon Says. But before you leave, please hit that like button. That's as close as I'll ever get to fucking selling out. And I'm going to say it one more time. If you congratulated the Eagles, you're a bitch. You're a coward. You're a cow bitch. Take it in blood, fool. And I mean that shit. And for the real ones that understand, take it in blue blood, bitch. And suck on my blue balls, motherfucker. Fuck them. Fuck 31 other teams. Cowboys versus the world. And until these motherfuckers can get it through their dumb ass head, we'll never win shit. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. But again, before you leave, please like, comment, and subscribe to Simon Says. All right, I'm gone. Y'all have a good one.